Here's how the standings look after compulsories in the women's all-around. Mary Lou Retton was the leader. Michelle Ducerre, Julianne McNamara, and Lucy Weiner following. One of the newcomers on the national scene is Michelle Ducerre, a young athlete with tremendous ability, ready to perform now on the uneven bars.
In this event for Michelle, what looks the nicest is her long, extended legs. Very tight body. Front flip. Good swing so far. Clear hip circle. Comes her giant swing. Into her dismount. Very nice routine for Michelle.
And a score of 9.65, which places Michelle Ducerre near the top. A disappointment so far has been defending champion Diane Durham, just 15 years old. Here in the floor exercise, she miscalculates and goes off the scoring surface.
One of the problems is Diane's power, and she just had too much there.
Here is the rising superstar of international gymnastics, the supercharged little lady from West Virginia, Mary Lou Retton, ready to perform on the floor exercise, and when she takes the floor, the arena grows quiet in anticipation.
Wow, what a great first tumbling run.
Exploding off that springy surface.
Mary Lou just includes the whole crowd as she performs. Second tumbling run. Watch her height here. Double back somersault. You know, Don, what you see on the floor exercise as Mary Lou performs is an example of what she's like as a person. She's vivacious, she's friendly, and she's aggressive.
And she is without fear. It's remarkable the things she'll attempt and pull off.
Watching Mary Lou perform, I get a smile on my face.
Well, she's not just a great gymnast, she's an outstanding entertainer.
Here comes her last tumbling run. Punch, front, round off side aerial.
And applause rocks the arena. It always does when 16-year-old Mary Lou Retton performs.
She is one great crowd pleaser.
The judges like it as much as the crowd here at McGaw Hall. A 9.85 score for Mary Lou.
And this was part of the reason she got such a good score. Watch the height in this double back somersault. And a nice landing.
This sport has gone to a new dimension with the springy surface. Athletes like Mary Lou take it to the moon. Now the standings show that after 2 rotations, Mary Lou Retton continues to lead, followed by Julianne McNamara, Pam Bialik, Lucy Weiner, and Michelle Ducerre. We'll be back right after this. Championships through 2 of the 4 rotations. Mary Lou Retton, 16 years old, leads the scoring. 4 events are going on at the same time. Diane Durham in the upper left is ready to perform on the uneven bars, while getting set to sprint down the runway for the vault is 15-year-old Pam Bialik of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And Pam is a young gymnast with a lot of natural ability. Good, full twisting Tsukahara. She should be pleased with that one.
Quickly now over to Diane Durham on the uneven bars.
And this is an aggressive event for an aggressive performer. Old circle shoot. Pirouette could have been a bit cleaner. Giant swing. Nice high dismount. She's determined to come back.
The defending national champion, Diane Durham. Pam Bialik's first vault was a 9.60 score. That was the best, so that's her score involving. Diane Durham not at all happy with the 9.65 score she sees for her effort in uneven bars.
I think the challenge of being the defending national champion has been a bit burdensome for Diane.
Now we watch Julianne McNamara in the floor exercise. She almost gave up gymnastics. Her career was rejuvenated, her talents resurfaced when she joined Coach Bella Caroli. She's back in top form now, Nancy.
She's a very confident performer. First tumbling run. Full twist into a double back somersault. smile. Julianne has become a very clean performer, and by that we mean very precise. Getting ready for the second tumbling run. Good punch, double back somersault. She's happy with that one. Crowd involvement. She's learned to play to the crowd, too.
I think that's probably part of Caroli's coaching answer.
Fine-tuning. There's a fine-tuned double full twist.
Finishing with the flourish, Julianne McNamara in the floor exercise.
And that's a beautiful floor routine for Julianne.
She runs over now to be congratulated by her coach, Bella Caroli, and his wife, Marta Caroli. Very nicely done by Julianne McNamara.
She seems like a whole new gymnast to me. And here we see an example of flipping and twisting put together. Watch as Julianne does a back handspring into a full twist, double back somersault.
And the score, a 9.85 for Julianne. It's time now for Mary Lou Retton to vault, and that's always an exciting moment.
Don, watch the determination on Mary Lou's face. Layout, Sukahara, nothing wrong with the technique of that vault. Only thing that'll cost her, I think, is a step on the landing.
Like so many exceptional athletes, Mary Lou Retton has a very strong, positive personality, and her coach, Bella Caroli, takes careful note of that.
This kid is something special. I think you already figured. Her personality is really the one, who bring with her not just the crowd and not the spectators, but the coach too. So in order, to encourage her, to push her higher and faster and more efficient, you've got to keep up with her personality.
Retton and Caroli, a combination of one of the world's great gymnasts and world's great coaches. Here's Mary Lou on her second vault.
And that is a great vault. Another layout Sukahara. She knew what she wanted to do, and she did it.
That's about as close to a 10 as you're going to get as we watch Mary Lou fly off the board and onto the vault.
And the landing is so important in vaulting because it's the last impression that you leave the judges with. Again, we see the determination in her face. Good lift off the horse. Now watch the reaction of the gymnast Mary Lou Retton and the coach Bella Caroli.
The coaching and the execution couldn't be any better than that. The man who coached Nadia could have another world-famed superstar in his hands in Mary Lou Retton. And look at the score, a perfect 10.
She deserved that one.
Loves the crowd, and they love her. Mary Lou Retton with a 10 in the vault. Just like we planned it, says Bella. And now, through 3 rotations, Mary Lou holds to a commanding lead, followed by Julianne McNamara, Pam Bialik, and Michelle Ducerre. Championships, the perfect 10 that Mary Lou Retton scored in the vault has caught everybody's attention here at McGraw Hall, Northwestern University. And now, all eyes are focused on the floor for the final rotation in this all-around competition. You'll recall that Kathy Johnson was 7th after compulsories, but she's been moving up. Now she's ready to go on the uneven bars.
And traditionally, Kathy does very well internationally. It's at these national qualifying meets that she has a hard time. But typically what happens, she gets herself backed into a corner and then comes out fighting. She's fighting herself through this bar routine. Nice, clean job. Don, I think it's that fighting spirit that's made Kathy Johnson the anchor of the national team.
And the rotations continue. Julianne McNamara has moved to the vault.
Full twisting Sukahara, not a bad vault. The tuck Sukahara is not quite as difficult as the layout, but an acceptable vault.
On the bars competition, Kathy Johnson scored 9.55. Not what she wanted, but not bad. Julianne McNamara ready for her second vault attempt now.
Good hard run. Another full twisting Tsukahara. Lower landing, the first one will score better.
9.70 her score. We see Bella Caroli running out of the picture. He's heading over to the bars area, where his other pupil, Mary Lou Retton's ready to perform. Small is beautiful in gymnastics, and Mary Lou illustrates the good things in small packages theory. This supercharged little lady, one of the most exciting athletes in any sport.
I think one of the reasons is because she's so confident of her ability. Here comes the Retton. Does it well. It's a fast-moving routine.
Nancy, she needs only 8.90 to win the all-around, and it looks like we have our new champion, Mary Lou Retton. A big hug from Coach Caroli, and a championship for this 16-year-old from Fairmont, West Virginia.
Look at the two of them. I think when she gets excited, he gets excited, and they just play off of each other.
It's a time for everyone to be excited. The whole Caroli family enjoying this great success. We'll watch Mary Lou again on slow motion on the bars.
Extended all the way through her toes. There's a reverse hex. Getting ready for the trick that was named after her, called the Retton. Watch how she rides the bar. First through her giant swing, bouncing on the bar, heels lifting up, and then front flip. There's her shoot to a handstand. Good control.
And a 9.80 score from the judges is more than enough to make Mary Lou Retton, 16 years old, the 1984 Women's Champion of the U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Her teammate from the Caroli School, Julianne McNamara, finished second. Pam Bialik was third. Now let's meet the star of the competition. The new champion, Mary Lou Retton, is with Bill McAtee now.
All right, thank you, Don. Listen, young lady, do you